Yeah, I was about to say the printer holds the warrant of trade.
The printer does hold the warrant of trade. Welcome everyone, good evening. It is time for your dose of Wobbly Player Syndrome, a Warhammer 40k podcast done by these four lovely people. We are lovely. Couldn't find the others, that's why.
That's what she said.
But yes, as I said, it is a 40k podcast. It is episode 79. It is called this month, because it's a monthly podcast. Don't wait for us next week. It's not going to happen. Welcome. It is called The Pitch Chaos Demons. So what does that mean?
Dun, dun,
You'll find out
dun.
in the second half. But in the meantime, we better say hi to these people who are here. Hi, Adam.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Michael. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Greetings, fellow pedestrian.
And I'm Greg. If you don't know me by now, what are you doing? I don't know. Nobody knows. But welcome. How is everyone this fine, chilly day of this false spring that is Canberra?
I have had better weeks this coldest spring day. It's coldest September day in history.
Minus 6.9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not so nice.
No.
Feels like spring.
Spring is here, everyone. Yes, that's right. The frost
Yes, look
has
outside
gone
at the
harder.
snow.
It's a wonderful fun time. But it's perfect time to stay indoors and paint, right?
That's what they all
it
say.
is.
And to keep you warm, you should have what? What should you have, Adam?
Not rum. But a nice, comfy blanket around your legs,
Yes. The nano blanket.
like an old person.
Yes. I have a nano blanket. I'm proud of it.
No, it's a Rick and Morty blanket.
Yeah, well, it's a nano blanket. We all know.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so this month we're going to talk about Chaos Demons. Coffee. All the coffee, says Joker Paints. That's how you keep warm. Yes, that is true. That helps. And then you
Don't
stay
want to
up
sleep
late.
for a week.
Yeah, you stay up late and meet the minus 6.9 degrees. Oh, good gosh. Let's talk about something that's hot. Saw it coming. Thank you, Isabel, for this resub. 47 months in a row. Outrageous. But thanks. So let's talk about the hot stuff that's happening in the hobby. We'll send it over to Radio Mike to tell us the new releases, please, sir.
Well, there's not really been a lot of 40k new releases because, like, I talked about the pre-orders that had come out last time, and that was like the Blood Angels Army set, and I think Imperial Agent stuff was about to come out like the weekend after we did the podcast, or had just come out,
Yeah, sounds all right.
something like that.
Yeah.
And there's been nothing for 40k since then, unless you count all the 30k stuff, because we had the Age of Darkness Martian Civil War stuff for your Archimagos Primes, your Thalax cohorts, your Triarios armored conveyors, your Thanatar fucking siege automata, your Tech Thralls, your Castellax. Then we had Chaos came out for Warhammer the Old World, which is kind of cool if you want to get a seriously 90s ass looking demon prince.
Oh, yeah, the
Who doesn't want
That's all
metal
that.
demon princes that are Nightmare Incarnate to assemble?
Yeah.
You could go buy some. 2 of them.
I did
Two
see
different
that.
goofy poses.
Mailed to order those ones, I did see. And I saw the cast one and went, oh, I've actually got one of those. So, that was exciting. But they did have the Blood Angels box.
Didn't we?
We did the pre-order.
The
But now
army
they're
set
out.
is it's out.
Yeah, it's now out.
But like, you know, it was going up for pre-order like the weekend after we did it or something.
Yeah. And in that time...
So it's just come out. It's because it's like 3 weeks later, you know.
Yeah. True. We had a late one. This is a late one too.
And we had a lot of AOS stuff, which I'm not touching because Skaven rats. Why is it always rats?
We
Because
don't
Golden
talk
Boys
about
is a great
that.
chance.
This is a 40k podcast. My hobby progress could be in trouble.
Yes, the wrong hammers.
Yes, that's it. Well, that was an exciting new release. Whew.
It is the wrong Golden Emperor and his hammer-wielding lunatics.
We did get the disappointing news that the Blood Angel Codex will be the last codex for this year.
What?
and
Which is a bit cringe, given that it's like fucking September.
Yeah. It's what 10th edition, 2 years later, and still about half the factions still don't have a codex, and we're going to wait another 3 months to get.
We're getting Guard, Eldari, and Knights.
Yeah, Imperial Knights, not even Chaos Knights, just.
Yeah, the good ones.
No.
Chaos Knights don't need anything.
Chaos Knights are fine. You got Battle Shock Test. You'll be fine.
I'll just find that mute button. One moment. It's disappointing to hear that. Yeah, that's it. I'd like to know what they are planning to do in the next 3 months, because I guess it's going to be an Age of Sigmar next quarter.
I don't think there is much coming out for Age of Sigmar either, is there? Like,
well, the Skaven battle.
I seem to recall. I seem to recall that the battle, the roadmaps that came out were met with fairly universal.
Yeah, maybe having a break to try and catch up.
Yeah, maybe they're all on summer holidays.
Somebody stood out.
Are all those new Stormcast guys coming out before the end of the year, or are they coming out next year? No, they're coming out next year, I think, aren't they?
Oh, there you go. That's crazy. So what do we do for the next 3 months? Work on our pile of shame? Outrageous!
I guess we just talk to ourselves.
Okay, good. Damn.
Yeah, the voices aren't friendly.
Yeah, even like Old World, there's not new stuff coming out until next year as well.
Alright, so it is 3 months to work on our pile of potential. What's the point of that? That's why
I do have a lot of stuff in there to build.
I've done some.
Oh no, I mean, you could always buy old models.
I have old models. I've got an entire box full of bloody 2000s dwarves.
And when has that ever stopped you purchasing more?
It hasn't, but that's what I'm saying. If they're not going to release things, how am I supposed to buy things?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you just buy the things they already have out.
Yeah,
but I have all those things.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there is no pleasing you.
If it's not new, how am I gonna get it in there?
Oh dear, yeah. All right, let's move away from new releases, since there really isn't, and the only one person who'd be really excited couldn't make it tonight. So yeah, blame yours. Woo. Move on. So hobby progress. Adam, you're up first. No, yes, you are.
I am first?
Yeah. Showed an image of someone else's for a moment.
Yeah, I was going to go, that's not mine. So,
I love how we still don't know who comes first.
I did. I knew it was coming first. It was just it came up with someone else's image.
Here's a little story. Friday night, I may have had a couple of, not that many drinks, but enough to make and think, I can start a new army. And now I have 2,000 points of NIDS, all nearly all glued up. Totally about 80 models to 80 to 100 models, I think we worked out there. I'm going for a xenomorph color scheme.
Yeah.
So black, silver on all of it with a green tinge through it as well. So I don't know how they're going to go. I've done dry brushing on the first layer on all of them. So I'm going to see how they go. I'm just going to do an assembly line and hate my life.
Well, no, you have to, and you have to keep it simple, because you'll just never, ever.
Yeah, and that's why I went xenomorph, because I was watching a couple of YouTubers, and I saw a couple of the ways that they did it, and I went, and even Duncan did a xenomorph one. I went, that looks really good, really fast. And my test one that I did only took me about 30 minutes to do that model, and it was done. So I went, yep, xenomorph.
Yeah, I mean, I just switched over to contrast for mine, and
yeah, that's just all dry brushed and a little bit of edge highlighting and done.
Yeah, like for the ones that I put actual effort into, I do completely different. But yeah, for the Hormagaunts and stuff,
yeah.
If you treat them like they're golden demon winners, you are going to go insane.
Yeah, and that's what my point is. I want something that I can just do quick and looks good on the table from a distance. And when you got 40 groups of termagants running around together and they all look the same, and they look good. and I can imagine that's what they're going to look like. But don't get too close.
I'm interested to see what you'll do with the base.
It's all right. There's 3 colours on there. You're good.
That's it.
There's actually 4 or 5 colours on there as well on that test one. But yeah, I've got an idea for the base. I've got some Cat 5 which I'm going to cut and make wires and string around so it looks like it's on like a muddy field but running with wire, so it looks like it's technological area. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to do a boarding.
I was going to say, I've got STLs for boarding bases. So
yeah, but I've already glued.
I realise this now. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I just want to do some easy bases as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Do all the 30-minute and then spend an hour on the base. That makes sense. Yep.
And you'll hear me yelling from my place to your place.
Very good. My hobby progress. I started some Death Guard Marines. I just haven't finished them. It's been a slow process. I've struggled with the hobby of late, but I too got into assembling some stuff. I'm waiting for it to come up so I can go. But wait, that's not. Come on, change the damn picture. No, still going to go with the Nurgle. Yeah, I've got lots of Space Marines. I am trying to. I just want to do something different because I did do some large miniatures, so I went to get some infantry done. It's good to go back. It's nice painting Nurgle because it makes you can make a mess and it's part of the model. It's great. But there it is, the grey that is not 40k. That is Skaven. That is this Vermintide half box. They are all assembled. I have an Age of Sigma army. Oh dear.
How do you feel with saying that?
I feel comfortable because they're Skaven. Skaven rock.
No, Skaven are rats.
Yeah, under rocks. so yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been painting those up, so I've now got them all ready to go. I got to work out how to play. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's go to radio mic.
I've been painting a bit of an eclectic kind of selection lately. There was like dwarves from the old world because I started painting some of my ludicrously old models, and then I got distracted by painting a bit of the lion, and I've been getting distracted by building the new spires for Necromunda Hive Secundus, and bouncing around my bloody Inner Circle companions, and just a little bit on a bunch of different things.
That's it?
No,
yeah, pretty much.
No Battletech, yeah. That's not 40k. Yeah, pick the odd one out. Yeah. And Mark, you haven't finished that one miniature for the year yet?
No.
Only a couple of months left.
Yeah, running out of time.
Well, yeah, it might come down to the wire.
You'll be at the pub still painting it. I'm almost ready.
Vote for
on
my
New
model.
Year's Eve.
Yeah. Don't knock my table. Yeah, be good. All right, let's go.
I dropped it in the paint pot. It's done.
That's it. I remember painting like that. Anyway, battle reports. We have 4. Funnily enough, I'm in all 4 of them, so the one I won't talk about. Sorry, Adam. First one up is you.
I'll blank that out.
It's the Death Guard versus Imperial Fist.
That's the one I completely stuffed up turn 1.
Tell us a story.
It was my first game back for at least, I'd say about a month and a half, almost 2 months. And I went, I want a game. Yes. And then Greg goes, no problems, let's play. And I went, excellent. Table out. First time on, is it Prior Nexus, the new...
Prior Nexus, yes. Because, yeah, it's the first time I played that was versus Rob, and that doesn't count.
Yep. So, laid it all out and everything like that. And we had Antos in the background. And I just went straight to shooting.
Yep. Forgot to move.
Forgot about movement. And all of a sudden, got halfway through shooting and I went, I didn't move. Oh, well, luckily I'm a gun line, but it didn't work well. It did not end well. It just, I reckon I completely stuffed that turn 1, which just put me out of sync for everything.
it was funny because at the time, Anthony, myself, looked at what you'd done and went, "Oh, you haven't moved, but you know what? It's working. Like you killed a plague burst crawler pretty quickly." And I said, and I caught up with Anthony later. And said he thought you had me, and I thought he had me too.
Yeah, but I dropped my Terminators in your deployment zone, and you just walked away from them.
Yeah, I did.
And you said, "I'm not going to worry about the Terminators," and you can't. It was like, "Ha ha ha! You can't get me," and it's just like, "You're correct. My assault intercessor, my assault Terminators cannot get you."
Yeah, and then
it just ruined it. It was just like the whole plan just went out the window.
And Mort still truck.
If I had a plan.
I don't go into plan. I hadn't played Death Guard for a while, and I felt I just want to play Death Guard, and I did have Mort, and yeah, he hits hard still.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was aware
but
to
it
the
came
Death Guard.
Decided victory to the Death Guard.
Battle Report 2. It's my 1,000 Suns with my new Magnus, the red, and it was up against Chris and his first run at Iron Hands. Don't look too closely. They're all at least all black, not all painted. But I made big mistakes in my deployment. I put the ones that you can't shoot me outside 18 inch on the front line. I put the Vortex Beast too close to the guns. And I went, oh my god, what have I done? And I got absolutely smashed. I couldn't win a primary to save myself, and it was a 20-point win, I think it was, in the end. Not much left on the table, but I did find out that Magnus also hits like a truck. Not as resilient as Mortarion. I think it got him down to 4 wounds at one point, but as soon as he got into contact with the repulsor there, he went, right, no more repulsor, next, and just kept wading through. There's one picture of one Exalted Sorcerer facing all of those aggressors. All of those aggressors, plus the Land Raider, plus the interceptors there, couldn't kill it. Come on! So I kept charging him. Finally got him in the last turn, so that was the hero movement of the game. But unfortunately, a big loss to 1,000 Suns. I still need to work out how to play him. I got to work it out. It's fine. Battle Report number 3! Hey, that's not 40k. That's Underworlds. That is a game of Underworlds, 3 games of Underworlds that I got to play with. Not so for work, Mark. It was fun. I really enjoy the game. It's nice and quick, but it's got a bit of tactics behind it still. I was running the Sepulchral Guard, so the Undead. He had 3 different armies for 3 different games. I won 1. I lost 2. And one of them I really, really, really lost. But nice little fun game to play. I recommend it for anyone who wants to have a game that's 30-45 minutes go. Squad of 4 to 5 miniatures. Go nuts with it. Battle Report number 4. Hey, that's not Warhammer 40,000. No, you're right. That's Horus Heresy. I played a game of Horus Heresy. Outrageous. Joker has been harassing me for so long to play Horus Heresy, and I have finally done it. I brought it. My Salamanders were a lot of proxies to make up for the Marines I don't have, and I got to play against the Sons of Horus. Thank you very much to Cricket Mate Murray for showing me how to play. I got to say, I like it. If you've ever played 3rd edition or 4th edition, you will love Heresy. It has that very nostalgic feel to it. When you break in combat and you run, you can be run down. Oh my god, I love that. Vehicles have firing arcs. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, it's just, yeah. So it's good. So there you go. That's a big picture of it. It's gone over the frame. That's how excited I was. Don't know how I did that, but cool. I'm sore, alright? I'm sore. But that's the battle reports. It is an interesting ladder at the moment, I believe. Because of my loss, I've actually just jumped into first place. Figure that one out, folks.
Well, you do the spreadsheet, so...
Yeah, I do the spreadsheet. Yeah, and yes. The ladder works if you play more than one game within the month, you do get a bonus point, and that was my second game of September, so that was the points that got me over the top to first place.
What? I need another game.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah. 2 games in 1 month get a bonus point.
I forgot how we got the bonus points now that we don't have like the weekly meetups.
Yeah, have 2 games. In the same
Monthly
month.
meetups.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. If anyone cares about the ladder. I'm back on top. Anthony's there. Then Chris. Then Adam.
I don't think I qualify for the wooden spoon this year.
I would have thought
I think
Mark
I
would have been
currently probably have the wooden spoon.
I can't remember now. God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I started this, didn't I? I started the conversation. I better check.
I would have thought Mark would have been 3rd or 4th.
Core ladder. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah,
No.
I've got 3.
Alright,
I'm currently wooden spoon. in
Adam,
7.
you are in 3rd spot.
Don't
Chris
know
is
how.
in 4th. Mark, not safe for work. Mark is 5th. Mark, safe for work, still needs to play 2 more games to qualify.
Yeah. That might be interesting.
Running out of time. Dun 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 dun. So if you are new, 79 episodes. What are you doing? Come on, don't be new. We do have an annual ladder that goes through, and at the end of the year, we go to the pub and celebrate with great joy and glee. It's all about me. It has been for the last few seasons, so it's about time someone took over my mantle. I found one of the first trophies ever we did in 2018, I think it was, and it wasn't me who won the ladder that year. Any guesses? Who?
I'm gonna go with maybe Chris or
Hoyle?
Steve.
Rob.
Rob.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Trophies there with his name on it. Ladder winner. I went, what? What?
Why have you got it?
Because he's moving and he's donated. We have a AdMech Studio Army now, and he just brought all his stuff over, including the trophies. He said, I don't need more. I've got enough.
And now he scratched off Rob's name and put Greg.
Yeah, I did. But no, I just threw him in the trash as that never happened. Speaking of never happened, let's have this non-profitable break. And so we can get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast. This is your 30 seconds to go get a drink, get prepared for the sales pitch of Chaos Daemons. Be right back. Thanks for volunteering, Michael. Appreciate that. What a great guy you are. So welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the non-profitable no money exchange. Just friendly little ad break. I think it was actually... Oh, I thought it was actually during the Twitch ad break. That would have been perfect. But no. That's coming up, folks. Be warned. If you are a subscriber, you won't see the ad that's about to come up. Think about it. Supporting the channel. This month is talking about... We thought about doing something different. My studies at the moment, we're talking about doing a lot of pitches and stuff like this. So you know what? I'm going to use the new skills I've got from my education and say, all right, let's do a pitch of why you want to choose certain factions.
I prefer a pitch of margaritas.
A pitch of beer would be good. Yep. There we go. That's our pitch. So we're going to have a time, all those players out there looking to build a new army, we're going to talk to you about Chaos Demons. And we're going to explain to you which one is the better faction to choose. We've got no more than 7 minutes to do it. Yeah, it sounds like a long time, but you'll be surprised how quickly it goes. I will look after Nurgle. Who's got Corn?
That's me.
Who's got Slanesh?
That'd be me.
And who's got Zedge?
Well, that's obviously me because I'm the last person.
Yep, unfortunately, we did have Anthony line up for Undivided, but he couldn't make it tonight, so fortunately we got the 4 main gods organised. What? Hang on, isn't Skaven, the rat god, now a god? Yeah, but not in full.
Well, Bellicor doesn't get a run.
And the
We also
Undivided
don't have Malal. Fucking the real 5th Chaos God. Bloody rats.
Well, I like to see that sort of passion. And Michael thought he was going to go first, so I didn't want to break his heart. I'm going to let him go first. Just give me a second. I'm going to try and snooze the ad break so people don't get interrupted. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I guess I can do it.
All right, and set, go.
So, in the words of H.L. Mencken, every mortal man must be tempted at times to spit on his hands, hoist the black flag, and begin slitting throats. Or, to put it into simpler words of one Marshall Mathers, hi kids, do you like violence? Welcome to Korn, motherfuckers. Life in Korn's big red car is simple. Kill everything. Pile up the skulls. Korn is the true egalitarian god. He doesn't care about birth, or politics, or wealth, or SAT scores, or HSC scores. There's no security clearances, no APS ranks, no moral choices, nada. All he cares about is skulls. So why sit through a meeting that could have been a fist fight? Go get him some skulls. Plus, how easy is it to paint? No slime, no feathers, no shades of pink, just red. You got bright red, dark red, blood red, maybe some bone or brass as a little treat. Simples. So, you could join the World Eaters and receive the blessings of Korn. You might get faster. It's a whole extra 2 inches of movement. You might stop feeling pain. You might get cool swords. Maybe he'll just make you really angry. And they even have a decent win rate. It's like, what, 53% for the World Eaters? That's pretty cool. I mean, it could be worse, but honestly, who cares about winning? Isn't the real winning the skulls we took along the way? And you can be what you want to be in Korn's army. So long as what you want to be is a mindless, blood-crazed lunatic, we take everybody. Do you suck? Welcome to the Jackals! Whole squads of like-minded scrubs who just want to knife motherfuckers in the face, just like you. Hey, maybe you'll get your shit together and become actually dangerous. Congrats on becoming a World Eater. Here, jam these nails in your head and get ready to paint the town red, Berserker. Maybe you're a bit lonely as a Berserker? No friends, just strangers passing in the night in a welter of gore? Ask our HR team about becoming an 8-bound. I dare you to feel lonely with 8 demons inside your fucking head. Then, you can look at Korn's biggest, reddest bastard, Angron. He's so angry he literally cannot die. How good is that? And then maybe you might become a demon. You can become a bloodletter. You get to murder things forever, and you get a cool magic sword. Plus, all that swinging is apparently great for the figure. Look at those lanky red bastards. Do you like dogs? We got flesh hounds for days. Not a big enough dog? You want quality of hound rather than quantity of hound? Just get a juggernaut. Plus, riding one of these big brass beasties means you can make people call you a blood crusher, and that is a sick nickname. Is that still not enough dog for you? How about we put some dog in you so that you can dog while you dog? Congrats on becoming a bloodthirster, you giant, red, dog-headed flying bastard. Balrogs are for wimps and wizards in unlaundered robes. Show that tiny wimpy spellcaster what unfettered fury and insensate rage can really do. Let him see what a man-dog-bat thing on an all-protein diet does when he's wielding Korn's big angry axe. So, why join Nurgle and be gross, infected, and decayed? Why join Tzeentch and have to worry about all those plans within plans and get turned into a bird? Why join Slaanesh with their weird pain obsessions and maybe someone will turn you into a couch or a harpsichord? No, join Korn and live the simple life. Kill or be killed. No thoughts, head empty, just living in the moment, not a phone in sight. Why would you want to live, laugh, love when you can kill, maim, burn?
Very
The
well
end.
done.
Okay, I feel really bad because that's very well prepared.
I know, we should have let him go first. I don't want to go next.
I don't want to go next. I have data cards.
It's very good. Yeah. So if we had the critique in the background, it was meant to be just Chaos Demons, not Korn.
Oh yeah, I got distracted about whether it was Chaos Demons or not. I was just like, it's Korn, motherfuckers!
Hey, they worship Korn too.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Yes. Technicalities, yes.
Who for
Plus, I
Gordon,
wanted
who
to
really
talk about
cares?
having friends.
You've got friends.
Yeah, 7 of them.
I know. And who? Yeah, if you don't survive, you'll add to the telly.
And that's just as planned, because more skulls.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, viewers, what do we think about that? Was that a good rendition of what Korn demons are all about? Has that sold you to make a Korn demon army of all the demons that are choosing from? That was good words. Now we're all having a deep breath because we're all panicking because that was far too good. We expected that from Radio Mike.
It's a good pitch. It hasn't swayed me, but it is a very good pitch.
Very good pitch. I did like the dog-headed dog. I was where's
You put a dog in you so you can dog while you dog.
Do I need to hit that censorship button? Where's this going? Oh, very good. I don't want to go next.
No.
That was good. Who wants to go next? Anyone? No volunteers?
Disconnect.
Okay.
Go on, Greg. You did the training.
I did the training. Yeah. But not on this, strangely enough. We don't actually focus on Nurgle in my studies, surprisingly enough.
That seems like the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to bring it into work, and I have to shower before work. It's just weird.
Bring your demon to work day. We just did that. It was 2019 through to 2020.
Oh, it won't be as good as that, but let's talk Nurgle. Alright, here we go. Welcome to the Chaos God of Life! That's right, Nurgle may have a reputation of death and despair, but he's actually the God of life. He's laughter, living, all the good stuff that is bringing life to you. Why is that? Because he's a big believer in the circle of life. That's what Nurgle's all about. He's actually bringing you joy and pleasure to bring you the inevitable death that you're going to experience so you can be reborn again into a stronger format. I feel like I'm pitching it like I was Michael. Let's try this again. I believe in this circle of life, knowing that death is inevitable. Nurgle embraces death and decay. And this is why they win over all other factions. Because everyone dies. Can't avoid it. It's going to happen. Nurgle wins. Full stop. But let's give an example of this circle of life and death and decay. Let's look at their house. The Garden of Nurgle. We have a lovely little plague bearer walking around with his watering can and planting the seeds of skulls so they can grow. And then the beast of Nurgles come in, eat them, and make a whole lot of mess so the flies come in and collect the rot. Then they get eaten by insects, which then get eaten by larger creatures, which get eaten by other creatures, and then they die. And the process starts again. That is a circle of life. That is how it all works in the world of Nurgle. Nurgle rewards its followers. It's joyfully, and not in this misery, oh, I'm so depressed. It goes, oh, we want to make you happy. Here is a new plague for you. Because when you die, that makes you stronger. Because every plague and decay will bring about a stronger version of yourself. Hopefully. That's how it works, folks. It doesn't matter. Every other Chaos God helps the Nurgle cause. Corn, thank you very much for saying all those skulls. What happens to all those skulls? Well, you've killed someone. That means death and decay. Thank you for Nurgle having that last laugh at you. Slaanesh, you can be happy as much as you want. You're still going to die and still going to feed Nurgle the death and decay. Zench, the arch rival of Nurgle, well, you're still going to lose no matter how many times you change your mind. You're still going to die. And Nurgle goes, thanks, come in. Give you a big hug. I'm a very happy man about it. Nurgle is inevitable. That's right. He can flick his fingers and that's it. We're all good to go. On the battlefield, they may be slow, but they will come at you non-stop. They're one of the toughest units you'll see on the field. They'll keep bearing down at you. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. They'll get you in the end. They always do. Plague drones will pick up the speed and they'll come in, fly across and just make your life a living hell. But in a nice, big, lovable way. Plague drones, the Beast of Nurgles, they're the funny looking guys with the tentacles and stuff, and they run across like that and terrify everyone, because if you don't kill it in one turn, it's going to fully heal. How's that for a gift of Nurgle? I think it's pretty good. Then you got the jokers of the Nurgle, the Nurglings, the little guys that jump around, you see them all the time with the funny helmets and stuff like that. How fun are they to paint? You want to paint some gore? No. You want to paint some slime? Yeah! Want to make a mess of a model? Do it with Nurgle. You get away with it. Because they are slime and disgusting. You could be the worst parent in the world and it will still look Golden Demon Award winning. That's why you'd pick them. They've got 5 characters too. More characters than any other faction, so there you go. You've got a guy who rides a giant snail. How could you not want that? They've also got the best named characters, such as Slippity Barlpiper or Spoilbox Scrivener. Or don't forget Horticulus Slummox. That's the snail guy. You gotta love those names. And of course you've got the big unclean one. Mate, when he's on the table, everyone goes, oh my god, what is that? How do I get rid of it? Because he's just that intimidating. And let's put a hood on him and call him Rodigus. That's right, special character demon. Gotta love that. So what we gotta do is just embrace life. Join Nurgle. That's it. That's all.
I was waiting for the choose life joke.
Yeah. Well, I had a few things like that. Yeah.
I was just like, how many more memes can I fit in here? Come on, let's go.
There you go. That is the pitch for Nurgle. We don't need to listen to the other two because you know which ones you're going with. Nurgle all the way.
Corn.
Hang on, what?
I've world eaters. Corn.
Yeah. So there you go, folks.
You failed to mention your best selling point. You've got dogs too.
I've got dogs
Beasts
too.
of Nurgle, they're just dogs.
I said Beasts of Nurgle. I didn't call them dogs.
Yeah, but they're dogs.
They're the funny ones. They go, ah!
Yeah, they're the crazy dumb ones. They literally think they're dogs.
Yeah.
They don't deliberately hurt people. They jump on them and slobber on them because they want to play with them.
There you go. I had an extra 2 minutes. Just add what Michael said. It's good. That's the pitch for the Nurgle Demons. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to. We do wish to get some feedback on which way you have chosen to go. Meanwhile, we've got 2 more factions to come along. Who's volunteering to go next? Look at all the hands up. Alright, I'll make it fair. I'll roll a die.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, odd. Roll it on my head. Oh, odd. It's going to be Zench. That is even. So that would mean it's Slanesh.
All right.
Thank God.
So,
shit, I'm lost.
Are you ready? And
Yes.
go.
So, do you like doing what you want to do? Do you like bling? Do you like adding a bit of style to your life? Why not try Slanesh? Why focus on being angry all the time when you can focus on doing what you like? You want some tentacles? We can do that. Don't want to wear pants? We can do that. Also, it is mandatory that you don't wear half of your shirt. So why would you focus on death when you can focus on sensation? You can draw out the meager time that you spend in service to the Lord of Ecstasy and, you know, do those things. Your deepest, darkest desires fulfilled under the she who thirsts. So, we have demonettes. Why, who cares about dogs? And lastly, hooray for boobies. Join Slanesh today.
That's it?
I mean, Fiends of Slanesh are basically Slanesh snake dogs.
You're the damn dogs.
They I mean, as I said, I was considering going down the whole tentacle porn kind of thing, but I thought, well, maybe we don't want to go where that's going.
Slanesh's Lord and Savior, Juan Diaz.
You like nipple rings? So does Slanesh.
So does Juan Diaz.
Yeah. Why be plain and covered in gore when you can have bling?
Very good, very good. Folks, does that convince you to join the ranks of Slanesh. Be careful what you ask for. Be
So
very
far, I have
careful
all
what you
three
ask
armies.
for.
When Slanesh is
you
around, you
will-
really need to be careful what you ask for.
Because you will get it.
Not the way you're after it. Joker's
No.
just put in,
Hey.
the awkwardness reminds me of giving an oral report at high school.
It
what I feel
is
like.
a little bit like that.
I mean, around Slanesh, be careful asking for oral reports,
Yeah,
alright?
no, that's what I thought too when I first put it. Oh, hang on. Can I read this out loud?
Slanesh can do oral. You know,
Have you seen those tongues? Emphasis on tongues.
they'll give you what you asked for, but not quite what you were meaning.
As written, not as intended.
You can't always get what you want, but you can get what you need.
Alright, that leaves one more. I've seen this teeth as well. Oh dear. Alright, there's one more. And it's Edge. And if anyone's going to change your mind, this would be the guy.
It's not gonna be me.
Are
Good
you
evening,
ready?
ladies and gentlemen.
There
Yep.
it goes.
Good evenings, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to talk to you the world of Zinch. Do you think you're better than everyone else? Zinch is for you. Do you like the colours pink, purple? Zinch is for you. Do you like fire, brimstone? Zinch is for you. Let me just say one thing. The Chaos God's sorcery, fate, manipulation, trickery, prophecy, infinite knowledge, and boundless change? Why does skulls and hitting things like a thug? When you can be a scholar, once again, you are better than them. Zinch is for you. Want to ride around on a saucer disc? Zinch is for you. You love blue demons popping out of the things, and when they die, they split into two pinks. And then when they die, they split into more. Zinch. Yes. You don't like being hit. Lord of Change will do that for you. It just stands there and goes, ha ha. No. You are not going to hit me, and in fact, you cannot hit anyone. Zinch. You like chickens. Well, the battle chicken is for you. Big staffs. Smart. Spells. Don't like hitting things in melee? Stay back and hit them with fire. Nothing says I love you than burning things with fire. Once again, does this sound good for you? Zinch is for you. You've got wonderful things like blue scribes. What doesn't yell being smart than having two blue demons with scribes floating and writing books? And in fact, they scare things. Why would you want to have a demon prince with strength? Doesn't sound very smart to me. A demon prince of Nurgling. Add one to the toughness. That doesn't sound very death to you, does it, boys and girls? What about Slanesh? Adding two to the movement? No. How about Demon Prince of Zinch? Adding 3 attack characteristics to your Infernal Cannon. Range! Range is where it is. Who needs to hit things when you can shoot them at range before they even get to you? That's what Zinch does. You want to fly over with the Screamers and drop their lovely whatever the Screamers drop on you? That is what Screamers, that's what they do. You have the wonderful Flamers. Guess what they do? That's right. They flame. They burn. Burn wonderful love. Why do you want to have all these wonderful enhancements? When Zinch, you've only got one, which is the staff, which adds plus to your spells. And distance. They won't hit you if they're dead. I know that's adding to the corn and everything else, but burn with fire, you purge the death. So does that sound for you? Zinch is for you.
Very good. Well, there you go, Zinch. Burn! I've just never considered it. Burn! Burn them all!
Burn.
But then you think about it, yeah, flamers everywhere. Yeah.
Flames for days.
Flames for
Burning
days.
with the fires of change.
Yes. Change is
Well,
good.
there you go, folks. That is the pitch for Chaos Demons, the 4 main factions, because we don't have the Undivided today, but that is it. Are you going to choose Slaanesh, Zinch, Korn? Of course you're going to choose Nurgle. Why am I even asking the question? Yes, that's right. I had 2 minutes left of my time, so I'm adding it. No. There you go, folks. As if you are looking to create a new Chaos Demon army, has any of these arguments given you inspiration into which way to go? Or if you're going, you're all nuts, I will just go Undivided and play with them all, which is also a valid choice.
No, that's really the
Very
only way to play
soupy.
demons these days.
Well, don't give away the secret.
Well, you want
I mean-
all the big demons, so you need all the battle line.
I mean, that depends on if you like being effective as opposed to being cool.
Yeah. And
is true.
style counts for a lot.
It does, says the Slaanesh.
And being smart. Definitely not.
Why be smart? You can have more flying dogs.
I know, I'm still trying to work out how smart came out of my mouth.
And why be smart when you can wield a electric guitar and leopard print in combat?
Oh, Noise Marines, yeah. And be
Why
Lucius.
be smart when you can look smart?
You can actually be Lucius, and when you lose the fight, you don't really lose the fight.
Look, and it's in this age, it's just too much pressure on looks. Let yourself go. Be who you want to be. Just embrace the blokeness that you are, and just run around and just love life. No.
Sometimes you just gotta cut a motherfucker.
And burn with fire.
Yep.
So I hope you had a bit of fun with that, folks. I think I won, clearly, because I got the power to mute everyone else. So
That does make me want to pull out my corn demons and paint some more of them.
We come back and play this back, and it's just Greg talking for an hour.
I'm actually, yes, you'll still be there, but I'm
He's
just
cut
done
everyone out.
voiceover.
It just cuts to him with like a different coloured sock for each one.
Yeah.
3
Zeke
socks.
sucks.
Awkward. Well, thank you, Mike, for talking about the Nurgle that way. I appreciate that. Yeah. So yes, if you are listening to this to provide some feedback, has any of these arguments swayed your way one way or the other? They'll come back. Yes, Grey Knights.
Or, even better, yes, Ultramarines. What?
Oh. That is the flavour at the moment with Space Marine 2. Everyone is going nuts. They are popular again, Ultramarines.
Wow. Not
Yes.
with me.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Maybe I should go Emperor's Children.
Do you know which demon is shown a lot in the video games of Warhammer 40k? Nurgle. Just want to point that out there.
Well, it's a G-rated. They can't really have...
Nurgle's
Slaanesh.
kind of like your best antagonist for a video game because he has zombies.
Yeah. You're welcome.
He's easier to deal with. I mean, the kids book, the Chaos God that shows up in the kids book is Nurgle because they can do Nurglings.
Well,
And
Nurgle is all about life and
Nurglings are a
laughter.
problem, but they're not really scary, and the kids can run away from them. And
Well,
then there are plague zombies, and it gets a bit dark.
They're
But
in kids' books because they're always happy. Look at Poxwalkers, always smiling.
Mm-hmm.
very, very smiley.
And some of the Plague Marines are really smiling as well.
Can you really not smile when you have no cheeks?
Yeah. They've got hooks for that.
Yeah. I was just thinking, Slaanesh, which cheeks do you mean? Yeah.
Whichever ones you want.
And you can't even specify the ones with the teeth, because
Oi, oi, oi. Oh, that seemed very quick for a podcast, but I don't know. Do you enjoy that? Do you think we should bring it to another faction face-off, folks? That's also to these three here.
Like
looking at the time, if we had had our fifth person, we'd have been bang on.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, like it was planned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So, briefly, Undivided. What does that bring to the table? Be'lakor. Vashtor?
I mean, Be'lakor is pretty substantial. Well, sometimes you just can't make up your mind. So don't. Aggressively fail to make up your mind. Take everything all the time.
You want all the Chaos Demons? No problems. They're fighting for you.
It means if something goes wrong, you can blame someone else.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you want a dog in one hand and a large slimy man in another. Undivided.
You don't like the Sonesh symbol or the corn symbol? No problems. We've got a symbol for you. Undivided.
Oh, the generic tales too. So, doing this and thinking about our last podcast, we were talking about our theory on the Chaos Demons, what they're going to do with the codexes. You may have to choose if they do go down the path that, if you want to Nurgle, that you have to pick up the Death Guard book. Interesting.
I still want Agents of Chaos.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah.
I think Agents of Chaos is cool, but I was confused. I seem to recall that when I was looking in the index, you actually can't take Undivided Demons, I think. Don't you have to pick a thing for them?
No. If you go Undivided, if you have Be'lakor as your war leader,
but if you don't have Be'lakor, then they can't be Undivided.
Yes,
can't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You've got the Be'lakor as the main thing for Undivided.
It just means you can't play as Undivided if you don't have Be'lakor. You've got to pick your Undivided Demons aside.
Yeah, and if you're gonna run Khorne Demons, you need to have World Eaters if you want, and stuff like that.
Wicked Clown, I actually heard the sound.
Yeah, I heard the Pac-Man thing.
Okay. It should be working. I heard the sound. Mark just said he heard the sound.
I have that window muted, so I didn't hear anything. But I can make the sound. I think the sound was waka 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 waka.
Yeah. I got to check it. I'm having troubles with the sound effects at the moment, so I'll have to check. I'll have to check for you, Wicked Clown. How you going, mate? Did you catch all of it? Have you been sold on joining Nurgle?
Or you want to be smart and be Zinch.
You want to be tough, resilient. Brace life, Nurgle. Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
He's got his tagline down.
Alright, folks, looks like it'll be a quick one tonight this month. That's fine. We did have it timed out, so it was going to have a fifth one, but it looks like, unless there's something else you want to talk about, your last 30-second pitch to your faction.
Well, I mean, who has an actual Lord of War unit that's like not, a named character? Fucking Khorne. Lord of Skulls, bitches.
That's a good point.
I mean, you too could have a giant man attached to a tank. Who doesn't want that? With a big sword.
Well, we all have the Skull Grinder.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's like, that's a spider. No one wants a spider.
Brass Scorpions.
Oh, yeah, Brass Scorpions are great. Greater Brass Scorpions. Blood Slaughterers. The original 90s Blood Slaughterer. That thing's fucking hilarious.
I think that Brass Scorpion's been legendized.
They're all legends, man. Yeah. Everything is legends.
Oh, they're all legends. Yeah. Rock and roll.
They're all legends, man.
Look, it's all about circle of life, man. And that's Nurgle all the way. You can't escape it.
Education. We all strive our kids to be educated. I think that's something in there for all of us, don't you?
Read a book!
I think the something that's in it for all of us is an axe.
Demonettes molesting snake people.
But
Slanesh.
your axe may be good, but you've got to get to me a burn.
You're all going to die.
In my experience, corn
enjoying
can
the
do
garden
that.
of Nurgle. Alright, folks, do let us know if you enjoyed this one. If we did, we'll do another faction. We'll take suggestions of what you'd like to hear from next. There are plenty to choose from out there. We could do what's your favourite space marine and why is it salamanders?
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. So there's no. I think we're going to wrap it up. So join us on the social medias of Instagram, which you can find that where, Mark?
RLG40K.
Look at that. Look at that. Training well. How about YouTube? Because it has changed.
That's Real Loud Gamers,
Oh, look at
40K.
this. He's all over it. What else we got? Facebook. Daryl G, 40K. Yeah. Well done.
You didn't ask anyone in
I know.
particular. You just
I thought
looked at
Mark was on
someone.
a roll, so I just didn't want to interrupt him.
I had done a bunch, so I was like, does anybody else want to jump in?
Yeah. No.
I mean, we can do the Mark show if you really want. No, you don't.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one. Okay, I'll definitely have to check out the sound effects, what's going on there. Alright, and you can find my Instagram at redbellyblack. You can find Adam's Instagram.
Pronto 40k, I think I am.
Yeah.
I think I am Pronto
You think you
40k.
Yeah. So
Cogito ergo sum.
What was that?
I said cogito ergo sum. He thinks, therefore he is.
Yes, Pronto 40k. Instagram just told me.
Alright, if that's not professionalism, I don't know what is. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to say goodnight. Mark's going to say goodnight.
Bye, everybody.
Adam's going to say goodnight.
Good night, everyone.
And we're going to watch Radio Mike say goodnight and see if he's going to sneak in some corn stuff and we'll have to overrule him. We shall find out. Take it away!
So, who had the best pitch? And why was it corn? Was it because you want to kill, maim, burn? Kill, maim, burn? Kill, maim, burn? Kill, maim, burn? Sorry, where was I? That's right, you can join us next month for more Wobbly Player Syndrome!